Good evening everybody, hope you're doing fine. Welcome to this new video. Today I'm going to present a lesson of the second year English program. My lesson will be a grammar lesson. The title of the lesson is Location Markers. Framework that I'm going to apply is PPU. It means presentation, practice, and use. Of course, don't forget the first P, which stands for preparation. The general objective of my lesson is, by the end of the lesson, my pupils will be able to describe their school and its location using the location markers, prepositions, and adverbs. Any lesson plan should be introduced by a warm-up activity in which you can play a game, make your pupils perform some body movements, or anything else you want. The aim is to relax the atmosphere. Then we move to preparation. The aim of this phase is to make my pupils deduce the topic of the reading task. Here, you can integrate any skill you want in a grammar lesson, a listening or a reading task. For my case, I introduced a reading task. So, to prepare my pupils for the reading task, I'm going to ask two questions only. Where are we, my dear pupils? They're going to say classroom or school or anything. Where is it located? Where is your school located? You may elicit from your pupils some answers, and they're going to guess the topic of the reading task. Then, I distribute a text for my pupils. Of course, your text should be presented in handouts. I ask my pupils to read silently the text, then they answer my questions. Here is the text I prepared for them. It should be presented in handouts. After they read the text, maybe 2 to 3 to 4 minutes maximum, I'm going to ask them some questions in order to elicit from them. What is elicited? Is to get as much answers as possible in order to use them for my presentation phase as examples. Where does Selma study? Where is the school situated? Where is the pupil's entrance situated? Where is the headmaster's office located? What can you find next to his office? So, then I move to the presentation phase. It is the phase where I present my examples. I write on the board. I'm going to write the answers. Pastoral school is situated on the right of the secondary school. The pupil's entrance is opposite the pastor bakery. The headmaster's office is not far from the teacher's staff room. The headmaster's office is upstairs. Now, the aim of this presentation is, of course, to present the new item, and then I'm going to highlight the new items, I'm going to isolate them, and I'm going to make my pupils analyze. To make my pupils analyze, I'm going to interact with them. Can you identify the subject and verb in each sentence? What do the words in red bold refer to? Do they express time or place? How do we call this? What about the third sentence? Are there prepositions too? So here I'm going to elicit from my pupils, I'm going to interact with them in order to make them analyze and deduce the rule by themselves. Then I state the rule orally. Orally, I insist on orally. You don't need to write the rule. Now, if you want to write the rule, because there are some lessons that really require writing the rule or presenting the rule as a task, and there are some other lessons that don't really need to state the rule on the board. Now we move to practice. In practice, normally we have 4 activities. The first activity is form-based. It means I'm going to focus on the structure. A reordering activity would suit my lesson. Here, they're going to reorder in order to recognize the structure. Where do you place opposite? Do you place on the left on the right of, downstairs, etc. Don't forget to highlight that downstairs and upstairs are adverbs and the others are prepositions. Once I finish this activity, I move to the second activity, which should be a meaning-based activity. What is a meaning-based activity? It means that your pupils need to understand in order to do the activity. So, I'm going to check their understanding. I'm going to present a picture. I either stick it on the board or I show it to my pupils one by one, or I make photocopy and I distribute the pictures. I'm going to ask them to look at the picture and then they write true or false. It's a simple activity, but they have to understand in order to say whether the sentence is true or false. After that, I move to activity 3. The third activity should be a communicative-based activity. What is communicative-based? It means there should be some creativity and some communication. It can be an activity in which they are going to write sentences. Based on their creativity and based on their understanding and based on their communicative skill. Pupils are going to write sentences, complete sentences, answering questions. It means they're going to rely on themselves. Here, I'm going to ask them to look at the school and the classroom, and they're going to complete the sentences according to the arrangement of the classroom or of the school. So the desk is, and here they are really free to write whatever they want. The desk compared to the windows or compared to the table or compared to the board as they like. The windows are, the laboratories are, the headmistress' office is. The fourth activity, here they should produce an output. It means they are not going to rely on your ideas or on your words, or you are going to present nothing for your pupils. You're going to present the context only, and they're going to reinvest the prior knowledge in order to write a short piece of writing. So here, you have moved to a new school. Your ex-classmate wants to know its location. Write a short paragraph in which you tell him or her about your school and its location. They are going to rely on themselves. They're going to guide your pupils only. The timing for this activity should be more than the timing of the other activity. That's all, my dear followers. I'm going to leave the lesson plan in my box and on my Facebook page. I'm going to leave the picture too on my Facebook page so that you can make photocopy or print it or to present it to your pupils. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.